Tristan Wells with the Showtime Yearling Classic. Saturday, it's there March 24th. Birds out flying. Group there, 4 there, above the building right over there. Another group. I don't know where the others are right now. So remember, entry fees are due April 1st. So you need to get your money in the mail to me. Also, another thing, when you send a bird to my race and you pay a perch fee on the bird, you're signing a contract with me, and your birds become my property of the Showtime Yearling Classic till the last race. Now, if you need to pay all your entry fees, you can't just cherry pick. If you can't afford it, your bird, and you pay only for a couple of birds, your birds, the other 2 birds, will be auctioned off, and if somebody wants them. I know there's not a whole lot of money in this race to make it where you think that somebody won't buy them, but just put it this way. Go to the Texas shootout that they're going to have this year, and every bird will go to that race that's at that race, period. And I'll guarantee you there'll be birds in there that somebody won't pay, but yet somebody will want to play on them for a shot at that pot. And that's the way it is with my race. Go check my race rules. You get your bird back at the end of the races, but every bird that's here will have a chance. Someone will have a chance to pay the entry fee on it if you don't, and it will go to the race. If it's unfit to go to the race, I have there'll be plenty of flyers on race night or at the races. I will decide. I'm the loft manager. If they're injured in any way, they won't go to the race. If I think they can fly and they make the race, they will go to the race. There's that little group come back. But if I let people come in and cherry pick a race and say, I've sent 5 birds, I don't want to pay for one, can't do it. Because there's other people that get in these races and they want to see every bird go to the race, and they want to see a pot in the race. See how they get broke out like that? Line there going all the way across. Starts right there. It's all the way. And another thing for people to remember, when you get in a one-loft race, don't get in them unless you can afford to lose. Because if you take the odds of a pigeon race, nothing in the world is the worst odds in a pigeon race to win. If there's 1,000 birds in a race, it's 1,000 to 1 odds. But yet there's certain people that have certain strains that increase that odds, and then there's families and crosses that do have a high win percentage, and that's what we all strive for. But if you just plain look at the odds, if there's 1,000 birds, it's 1,000 to 1. If there's 500 birds, it's 500 to 1. So I understand circumstances and the way the finances are today, that some people might not be able to pay all their birds, but just remember that your birds belong to this race until the end. Not being a smart ass, not being rude, trying to be rude, that's just part of running a one-loft race. Other people are counting on every bird going to this race. And if there's a chance that somebody will buy a bird that's not paid for, we will sell that bird to whoever wants to buy it. If there's more than one bid on it, we'll go to the highest bidder then. So I'm just loft flying today. We're supposed to get rain for the next 2 to 3 days. Who knows how long it's going to be socked in here. It's supposed to start raining today. And in fact, it was supposed to start raining by now, but it hasn't. The birds are in good shape. In fact, at the end of the video, I'll clip on, look at them, how they're diving. I will clip on I had some birds that were as late come home, and they were just doing like those birds right there, gliding around, popping their wings. I had birds come home yesterday, popping their wings, going to land on the loft, and then took off. Wherever they went, I have no idea. And then they came back a little bit later with other birds. So it seems the way they're breaking up right here and flying around, that's the way they come in on these training tops. I don't like it, but that's just the way it is. I wish I had a good camera to show you how these birds they're breaking off and they're diving out there just like young birds, just absolutely diving and popping their wings. I just haven't got a good camera that'll zoom out there where they're doing it where you can see this. So anyways, Tristan Wells with the Showtime Yearling Classic. Thanks for being in my race. Go down also. I'm changing my race up and it's on my website. You go to the bottom of rules. And you can see there's a little deal down there to click for 2013 to bring up the new flyer. So we'll see y'all later.